Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus. Shaky boy.
Hey guys, what's going on? Skylar here with Trek the Trail, and today we're going to the Sam Houston National Forest to see if we get lost or not. And joining me is Grace.
Hello.
So let's get into it.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just take y'all for 14.
Okay.
What's your zip code, man?
Yeah?
Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You too. Alright, we're out here in Huntsville State Park. It's attached to the National Forest over here. So we're gonna start hiking.
Yeah. Let's do it. It's very cold.
We're almost to the trail. It's over yonder. Alright, we've now started in the Prairie Branch Trail in the Huntsville State Park that leads into the National Forest. It's pretty cold out here, for Texas at least. It's 50. Alright, we're now here at the intersection that we were talking about. Back behind us is the state park. Here on forward is the National Forest. So we're gonna start this South Loop Trail and see what happens.
Did I just walk in a wall?
I don't know. What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
It felt like I walked into a web, but I can't see it now, so maybe not.
It'll be fine. Alright, we're now hiking up the short start hill is what they call it. And it goes into the loop trail that they have on the outskirts of the state park in this part of the National Forest for this trail. And it's the difference between this trail and the Prairie Branch Trail is that this trail is a lot more luscious. In the state park, it's a lot more dry. We're now approaching another marker up here. Not too sure. I think this is the end of the start hill, I believe, and then this is the start of the South Loop Trail. So now we just need to go right here, and I believe here. Hold on, where are we? Yeah. So we're going on the South Loop Trail.
Just this red
So
trail.
we'll go right here.
Yeah, cool. Let's do it.
And then we'll head back after that for some hot cocoa and coffee because it is still a little bit chilly out here. Chicken salad for lunch after a 2-hour hike. Not too bad.
Yeah. Ooh, my chicken salad kind of fell out.
Fell out?
Yeah.
You want to trade?
Yeah.
Oh, mine fell out too.
Okay.
After another long hour or so hike, we're now at the marker to turn around on the South Loop. So yeah, there's a South Loop sign right there. You hurt.
Yeah, Sam.
There's the marker where we have lunch. Right now, what time is it, Grace?
3:38.
3:38. Walkway over there, and then we're back in the state park. It's raining pretty hard now. We've had to put up all our camera gear, and all I got is my phone right now. We're now passing the boundary. Sorry for the hiccups. We have the hiccups for some reason, and we will soon be back into the state park. Oh my goodness. It is pouring. Oh. Yeah. I can't have this. Copyright. So we just finished our 5-hour hike through the state park, through part of the national forest, came back through. It started raining and it's about 52 degrees out right now, and
Actually, my car says it is 47.
so it's 40. We'll say it's 47.
Yeah.
And we just got rained on a whole bunch. Thankfully, we had bags to protect our equipment, so we've just been filming on the iPhone for a lot of it. But expect a full review for how the trails were when we get coffee.
Yes, definitely. We need coffee.
All right,
Right
see you
from-
guys there.
Goodbye.
All right, so we're back. I got my coffee now. It's a bit warmer in here. So let's discuss this trail that you guys just saw. Essentially, it was a connection between the Huntsville State Park and the Sam Houston National Forest. We first started on the Prairie Branch Loop for a mile or two, and then the next like 6 miles for the hike was on the South Loop Trail that's in the Sam Houston National Forest. Let's discuss how we would rate this trail. So ratings would be along the lines of the difficulty of the trail, how clean the trail is, what the views while you're on the trail, if you see any animals on the trail. Those all go into the, I guess, rating of the trail, and it's all out of 10, of course. So for these trails, it was relatively easy for the terrain because there was very little inclines or any hills or any dips in the trail. The views during the trail were heavily wooded forests. There were actually little to no animals that we saw during this trail this time. I've been out on another trail at the state park before, and I saw plenty of animals. This time around, we didn't see a whole lot of animals. So that was a little disappointing, but they do actually say that they have alligators in their lot. So possibly if you guys go out to the state park, you might be able to see alligators at Lake Raven. A reason why we possibly didn't see any animals this time is because of the temperature that we were dealing with. A cold front came in like a day before we hiked, and it was around 47 degrees outside during the majority of our hike, and then it felt even colder near the end when we got rained on. When it comes to the actual length of the trail, we hiked for about 8 miles, and it took us roughly 4 to 5 hours to hike that trail. and that was with the conditions of 47-degree weather in Texas and being rained on at the same time. So when we factor in all these different details into our trail, I believe that it would be a 4 out of 10 for this trail. I would recommend it, but it's not exactly for people that are looking for high stakes adventure. It's more for your kind of little walk in the park. You go as far as you really want to, and if you don't want to do the whole 8-mile hike, then you can always turn around. I think that this trail is mainly for, it's great for kids. It's also great for big groups of friends to go out, and the elderly as well, because it's not very straining on your body while doing this hike, depending on the weather, of course. That wraps up this episode of Trek the Trail, where we trek the trail so you don't have to. So please like and subscribe and keep trekking.